Alright, press the button. Video is now proceeding. Okay. I saw a couple of videos this morning. Professor Anton is back. Had a little rest. For YouTube. A YouTube year off, which is a week. Maybe less. Anyway, back with the gift character of life, blah, 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 blah. And then conference report still going on about these distinctions between emotions and feelings. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying it's not worthy of discussion, but these words are just so screwed up anyway. I mean, love and guilt and remorse, and I mean, doesn't it all really have to do with I mean, there's basically three forms of existence. You're chasing something, you're running away from something, or you're trying to possess something. I mean, you're trying to keep it. It's like you're trying to juggle the crud you possess. You're trying to get more stuff, and obviously you're trying to keep people from taking your stuff. It's getting you entirely. Yeah, and so we have a bunch of emotions developed in social environments over millions of years, and that are conducive to us behaving in certain ways, blah, 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 that provide reward and punishment, let us say, to motivate us to behave in the required fashion. But anyway, excuse me. The Coke for breakfast, not very good. Anyway, I'm trying to get off the coffee thing. It's not really working. Anyway, sorry, a little tough navigating here. So, Professor Anton, back to this gift character thing. He's just, it's just this word game stuff. So, I mean, we could all play the word game thing, and we could just talk about life and its imposition character, the imposition character of life, the liability character of life. So we just convert it, use another word, and create maybe a more accurate description of the reality. As I would argue that that's more than nature. Life is more about your responsibilities, because we have knowledge and intelligence. I mean, that's the first thing knowledge and intelligence sort of imposes. Knowledge. Let's just use the word knowledge or wisdom. I mean, it's an obligation entity. So there's an imposition of this obligation, this responsibility now. Now we can't be an asshole because you're intelligent. You've been informed. So you don't have the excuse of ignorance anymore. So that's not a gift. And then, so that's sort of the, and the liability thing is, and it gives you power. And, obviously with power comes responsibility. And that's no fun either. So whatever. We'll just shoot our word games over each other's heads, and get nowhere, because I don't know why there has to be this game, but there appears to be, just inevitable, that we'll just keep arguing vocabulary and our choice of words. I'm certainly not choosing them, in the sense that I'm not trying to engineer a false impression. I wish we had an explicit vocabulary so that we could just say something and mean it, and not mean something else. So let's go with this. What is intelligence? I mean, it's not a special attribute. I mean, special, yes, that we can do it. But what it is about is the knowledge thing. Like I said, our higher intellectual capacity, the thing that makes human different than animal. For millions, millions, hundreds of thousands of years anyway, didn't really make us all that distinctive. We were really dumb, even though we had a big giant brain and we could fill it full of E equals MC squared and all that kind of crap. We hadn't figured out any of that crap yet. So we were dumb, and we weren't doing anything. We were panicking, and we were reactive little organisms, just like the other mammals. And there really wasn't a whole lot of difference between us and the other beasties. And it wasn't until we started figuring out this, we can put information on a rock. We can write stuff down in the dirt. We can explain things and retain them over, decades or even centuries. And so then we could really start, telling each other, what I've discovered? The sun thing, it moves in the same direction, because I think the world is turning, or some other theory, and we could go over and we could share our observations and figure out where we are, and then we could get in boats and discover continents and do all kinds of shit, and we became informed, educated, knowledgeable. I mean, that's a good word to use, knowledgeable. Instead of intelligence, use the word knowledgeable, because it's with knowledge that the game really starts. Figuring out what we are responsible for. Because knowledge makes us no longer like the animals. They have the excuse of ignorance, and we do not. Ooh, son, it is really it's a lot colder today, man. Boy, it's going to be one cold swim. Anyway, it might be nice. The water might be warmer. Well, I don't know. Probably got cold last night. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's not your problem. It's my problem. Yeah, it's really too cold though for June, end of June. Anyway, separate subject. Oh shit. Yeah. So it's intelligence imposes responsibility. It's just that simple, and the responsibility to be aware of what you're imposing, what you're doing, what your effect is. And this gift character thing is just bullshit. It's this notion that people keep gifting the gift of life. All they do is they keep throwing people in the same shitty circumstance and perpetuating it. What? It's like the same recklessness over and over and over again, because they have this notion that, ow, fuck, bad toe, that they are, it's good enough for my parents to be assholes, it's good enough for me to be one. I mean, this idea that nothing has to change, that the same irresponsible behavior that created the mess is the same, fine, great, keep it up. It's just stupid. It's not really where I wanted to go, I guess, but it sort of is. I mean, it's the bottom line. There's this whole perception of something, of defining productivity, based on something as stupid as, I made a copy of myself. That's not a very good definition. You should really have to do more than just produce raw. Dog. Hey, pup. Yeah. So anyway, where was I? Yeah, dogs. They're innocent because they don't have knowledge. They don't know M equals MC squared. M equals... Well, I don't know. Anyway, screen looks cleaner. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's probably enough of a video now. Yeah, there's no point in dragging it on. It's frustrating. There's no conversation, even among intellectuals. It's convoluted, and you talk to regular people, and it's like, come close to getting it. What? what, 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 who, what, who, you know, this doesn't work. Okay, until the next time, and such, and so forth.